If you're running a small business or you're a freelancer, the idea of building your own website can feel, well, like this huge, scary thing. But what if I told you it's actually never been easier? In this explainer, we're going to walk through, step by step, exactly how you can create a professional-looking website all from scratch. So, let's dive in.
I mean, seriously, what if you could have a complete, professional website up and online in less time than it takes to watch a TV show? All by yourself, with zero, and I mean zero coding experience. Sounds a little crazy, right? But trust me, the tech we have now makes this totally possible.
You might be thinking, hey, I've got a social media page. Isn't that good enough? The short answer, no, not even close. In today's world, a social media page is kind of like renting a tiny booth in a massive, noisy market. Your own website? That's your flagship store. It's how you establish a real presence and connect with customers on your terms. Okay, so first things first, why does having your own website matter so much? A website is so much more than just a digital business card. It's your central hub for building credibility, for connecting with your customers, and for actually growing your business. Honestly, in this day and age, it's pretty much non-negotiable if you want to succeed.
Okay, and this is where things get really cool. All those old barriers to building a website, learning complicated code or hiring expensive developers, they're basically disappearing. And a huge reason for that is artificial intelligence. Just imagine telling an AI about your business, and poof, it builds the website for you.
Well, that's not science fiction anymore. That's exactly what an AI website builder like the one from GetResponse does. You literally just answer a few simple questions, what industry you're in, the kind of vibe you want, and the AI generates a whole website foundation for you. Doesn't matter if you run a restaurant, a nonprofit, or an online shop, you can get a custom starting point in minutes.
All right, but hold on. Before we start clicking buttons and playing with cool tools, we need a plan. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, right? Same thing here. A great website starts with a solid plan, so you know what you're building is actually going to work from day one.
Step one is to figure out your goal. What do you actually want this website to do? Are you trying to sell stuff, show off your work, get people to call you? Get super specific. And step two is to analyze your market. You've got to know who you're talking to and what your competition is up to. The answers here will guide every other decision you make. And you don't need some fancy market research firm for this. You can do some amazing detective work on your own. Jump into social media groups for your industry and just listen to what people are talking about. Check out Q&A forums to see their biggest problems. Sign up for your competitors' newsletters. This is how you find out what your future customers are really looking for.
All right, plans in hand. Time to open up the toolbox. This is where we're going to break down all that techie stuff so it's not so intimidating. We'll look at the different platforms, what web hosting is, and why your domain name is so important.
There are a bunch of great website builders out there, and each one has its own specialty. You've got GetResponse, which is awesome for small businesses that wants everything in one place. AI Builder, marketing tools, the whole shebang. Then there's WordPress, which is super flexible for big, complex sites. Wix is famous for being really easy for beginners, and Shopify is the king of e-commerce. The best one for you just depends on the goals you set a minute ago.
So what the heck is web hosting anyway? Easiest way to think of it is like this. If your domain name is your street address, your web hosting is the piece of land your house is built on. It's just the physical space on a server where all your website's files and images live. And here's the best part. Most modern website builders just include really good free hosting right in their plans. Now about that address, your domain name. You can usually get a free one, but it'll look something like yourbusiness.greatwebsite.com. Or you can get a custom one, like yourbusiness.com. A custom domain isn't just way more professional and easier to remember, it builds instant trust. Plus, it actually helps your emails get delivered instead of being marked as spam. It's a tiny investment for a huge payoff in credibility.
Okay, the groundwork is done. Now for the really fun part, bringing your website to life. This is where we start adding your words, your pictures, and your personality. We're going to design the look and feel of your new digital home.
You know, most really good websites have a few key pages in common. Think of your homepage as your welcome mat. The About Us page is where you tell your story. A good contact page makes you look trustworthy. Then you need pages for your products or services, maybe a blog, and definitely a page with testimonials to build that all-important social proof.
And listen, you don't have to be a pro photographer to have a gorgeous site. A lot of builders, like GetResponse for example, give you access to a huge library of over 2,000 high-quality professional stock images, all for free.
so you can make your site look amazing without spending a dime.
You really don't need to be a designer to make a site look good. Just follow 4 simple rules. 1. Use high-quality images that are actually relevant to what you're saying. 2. Pick 1 or 2 fonts that are super clean and easy to read. 3. Stick with your brand colors to keep things consistent. And 4. Write clearly. And always include a call to action, a CTA that tells people exactly what to do next, like shop now or get a quote.
We are in the home stretch. Your site is built, it looks fantastic. This is it, the final lap. It's all about connecting a few essential tools for growth and then hitting that big, beautiful publish button.
See, your website isn't an island. You want to connect it to other tools to make it even more powerful. You've got stuff like Google Analytics to see who's visiting, email marketing tools to capture leads, and ad managers to run campaigns. You can even add live chat. The good news is most modern platforms make connecting these things as simple as a few clicks. Okay, before you hit that big publish button, just a quick final check. Pull up the site on your computer, your tablet, and your phone to make sure it looks great on all of them. Click on every single link and fill out every contact form to make sure they work. Once you're sure everything's perfect, hit publish, and then go share that link everywhere.
And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? Building a website might seem complicated when we break it all down, but with today's tools, it's something you can absolutely do. This isn't some scary tech mountain to climb anymore. It's a creative project.
So there you have it, the complete blueprint. The tools are right there, they're easy to use, and they're more powerful than ever. Your digital storefront is just waiting for you to build it. So the only question left is, what story are you going to tell?